Sadlers Creek sits on 395 acres in Anderson County. It is a peninsula that extends into 56,000-acre Lake Hartwell, one of the Savannah River reservoirs. It has a 100-foot fishing pier, 2 boat ramps, 51 standard campsites for RVs or tents, 14 tent-only campsites, 5 organized youth group camping areas that accommodate 30 to 50 youth, 6 miles of biking and trails, 0.3-mile nature trail, 2 picnic shelters for group gatherings, 1 lakeside pavilion that accommodates up to 150 people. You can find all this information and more on their website. If you're interested in staying at Sadlers Creek State Park, I would highly recommend you go check out our campground tour video we did showing each of the sites like you're seeing on the screen now. This is Site 59. This is where we will be staying the next couple days. I didn't use any filters, LUTs, or do any color grading on this video. I used my iPhone, and this is the footage that I got. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's hard to believe this ain't some tropical paradise. I was trying to get a close-up of this bird, but he kept eluding me. He'd go under, and he wouldn't come up for a long time. I finally gave up. Right here is a view from Site 60. Now that's the campsite right next to us. There was a camper there, but the folks had not been there for a couple days, and I wasn't worried about bothering anybody, so I wanted to go over there and get a view of Site 60 and 59. Now I'm going to be perfectly honest here. We spent most of the weekend fishing. We threw everything we had and we couldn't find a fish one. I think if there would have been a fish in a mud puddle underneath our feet, we probably would have never even got a bite. As if things weren't bad enough, this guy pulled up in front of us and started catching fish in our spot. Guess my theory's right, y'all. When we weren't out exploring, we were back at the campsite getting B-roll footage and photos for our website and social media platforms. Here's a few of what we got. And did I mention eating? Oh yeah, we did a whole lot of eating. Like these butter potatoes, for example. This is one of the things we like to do before and while we're camping. We like to make these tinfoil packets. Now these butter potatoes, they're straight out the can, but with some seasonings and some butter, man, they are delicious. We like to do this with steak, onions, and mushrooms as well. A lot of times we like to make these tinfoil packets the day before we go camping, especially if we're only going for like 2 days. This is just one way that we can already have our meals prepared, and once we come back, we just throw them on a campfire and heat them up. These shish kebabs, now these are amazing. Add a little pepperoni on the ends to hold them together, throw them over the grill, and you got yourself an easy meal. Someone's insisting on making biscuits over the fire with a stick.
You put cinnamon and sugar on them.
I think you just want to play in the fire.
Yep.
Now the next day, we got up, made some bacon and eggs and bagels, and then we started our day. Now I didn't film a whole lot of this day because we was out filming the campground tour and some of the facilities. So check out that video. We got a lot more stuff to see on it other than just the campground sites. Now for this meal, we decided to make homemade chicken pot pie. Well, store-bought, I guess you could say. This is one of our go-to meals. We typically have this when we go camping. It's pretty easy to put together. You can buy all the ingredients, throw it in the Dutch oven, let it sit over the fire for a little while, and you're all done. As you can see here, it was a pretty windy day, and we were having a hard time with our fire. So I may or may not have put too many coals on top trying to get it to cook down quick. Yep, that's right, I burn it. Lucky for us, it didn't burn the bottom. It just burnt the tops of the biscuits, so it was still edible. There's no better way to spend an evening than to watch another beautiful sunset. Here's a few more photos from the weekend, and we hope you enjoyed this video and inspires you to get out and make some memories. Happy camping, y'all.